Oh, next, ladies and gentlemen, we have our best man, Chad Cooper.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Chad Cooper, and I'm serving as the best man for tonight's festivities. Brad and I have been friends since I was his manager at Radio Shack almost 6 years ago. We've been through a lot, and in that time, I'd love to go into all the details of our rather colorful past together. But, as this is a family event, I've decided to do some editing, so as to not offend or upset any cousin company. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good night. In all seriousness, we're getting to the age where a lot of people we know are getting married. Just as I have, and I'm sure as many of you have. Brad and Megan have attended a lot of weddings lately. And at most of those weddings, the best man has given one of those I remember when speeches. See, when Brad and Megan got engaged, her biggest worries weren't what her dress would look like, or where they would find a reception hall. She may have worried a little bit about chair covers, or who to pair shape up with. But her biggest fear was that I would come up here and give another I remember when speech. Well, Megan, I think you'll be happy in the end. Now, I've been married for about 6 weeks. But I learned quickly that marriage is a partnership. And I now have someone to help me when I can't do something alone. And I get to be there when she needs my help as well. So, at this time, I'd like to invite my wife, Chelsea, up to lend me a hand. Give her a moment.
She's leaving the building.
No, she's not. Oh. All right. So Brad is like a brother to me. And if you've ever had an opportunity to spend more than 5 minutes with us, you know we are very competitive. You also know we fight like brothers, usually over the stupidest things, like whether or not Lake St. Clair is one of the Great Lakes. Another thing you learn about Brad, when you hang out with him, is that he likes to make sure his friends always feel included, no matter what they are doing. Whether it be a late night movie, Harry Potter movie, a quick game of capture the golf flag, or just hanging out at one of Brad's famous bomb fires. Now, Megan, I know you're worried about this speech, and I think I've done pretty good so far. But I remember when Brad and I first started working together. I remember very distinctly a conversation Brad and I had in which he said he would never date anyone he worked with. And yet, sometime later, we were closing up the shack by ourselves, and Brad came to me a little nervously and said, "Chad, so remember when I told you I would never date someone I worked with?" Well, I may have changed my mind. No, we weren't talking about that. He, of course, was talking about Megan, who he had met working with at Coco Joe's. He described the girl he had met to me, and his face lit up like Christmas morning. I knew right away that this was the girl for Brad. And as such, she was almost like a new sister-in-law for me. One great thing about Megan is she always respects guy time. Even when Brad and his friends go out and come home with ugly couches and video games she wants nothing to do with. Brad, you need to remember you're married now, and before you make any sizable purchase decision, it's always a smart choice to check with your wife. That said, I couldn't ask for a better wife for Brad, my brother Brad. Megan, in your hands, I know he's safe. So, Brad and Megan, here you go. Can I get everyone to raise their glasses to Mr. and Mrs. Snyder? Congratulations. Love you.